Hey, it's Drew Edwards here, leading marketing and client attraction expert for coaches and trainers, and welcome to video 3 in the 4-part video training series that reveals how you can generate leads and attract clients with LinkedIn. Now, if you've just joined us, or if this is your first time watching, in this series I'm going to be sharing with you the exact system some of the world's leading coaches and trainers are using to generate leads with LinkedIn. And so far, we've looked at what you need to be saying on your LinkedIn profile, what you need to say to your connections to turn them into leads. And in this video, we're going to be revealing how you can generate leads on autopilot 7 days a week, 365 days a year, even while you sleep using LinkedIn. But before we get into that, let me just dispel a few myths that people have about generating leads with LinkedIn. So one of the things that I hear most often from coaches and trainers is you have to be tech savvy or good with technology to generate leads with LinkedIn. Well, this simply isn't true. I'll share this exact system with some of my best clients, none of whom are particularly good with technology. And in fact, I'm sure they won't mind me saying that some of them are even bad with technology, and they all have been able to implement this step-by-step system really quickly and with relative ease. So once you know the basics, it's very easy to get some very remarkable results. The second big myth is that people think it takes a long time to generate leads with LinkedIn. So people think it takes a long time to generate leads from LinkedIn. So they think that you have to spend hours on LinkedIn to see any return, or they think it would take months before you see results. Well, that's wrong. With this system I'm sharing with you today, some coaches have generated leads in a matter of hours. And the best part about this is you can automate the whole process so it generates leads for you while you sleep, meaning it won't take too much of your time. And the third myth about LinkedIn is that people think that you just can't generate leads with LinkedIn, or they think that it won't work for their business. Now, first of all, I agree 100% that this will work better for some people and better in some industries than it will in others. But it's worth remembering that there are over 200 million users on LinkedIn. That's over 200 million users that could be in your potential target market, and that number is growing every single day. So it's also worth remembering that coaches and trainers from all over the world are using LinkedIn and have used LinkedIn to generate leads successfully. So if it works for them, then there's a very good chance it will work for you. And lastly, it's worth remembering that using LinkedIn to generate leads is very low risk. It's one of the only routes to market that doesn't require you to invest lots of money into it to make it work. So it's definitely worth testing, even if you are skeptical. Now, one of the biggest challenges that coaches, trainers, and consultants have with social media, and with LinkedIn in particular, is that they simply don't have the time, or they don't know where to invest that time in order to get the best return. So they will often waste hours on social media sites without generating a single lead, or without generating as many as they would like. So if you're like most of the coaches and trainers that I speak to, you're aware that social media is important. You're aware that your potential prospects and clients are on LinkedIn, networking and looking for business opportunities. But you're just not sure how to get the attention of these people so they turn into qualified leads. Well, recently there's been a major marketing breakthrough that will remove this problem from your life and from your business forever and allow you to quickly grab the attention of interested prospects so you can turn them into qualified leads and then into loyal clients. So let me explain. When you master the skill of being able to attract interested prospects, and I mean really master it, suddenly, instead of chasing clients and chasing money, people are offering it to you, and people are coming to you wanting to work with you. And that's exactly what display advertising on LinkedIn does. It allows you to quickly and easily precision target and attract your ideal clients and get them to come to you wanting to know more about how you can help them. It's attraction marketing in its best form. Not only that, it lets you measure results. You can get an instant return on investment, and it runs non-stop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year, even while you sleep. And perhaps best of all, you only pay for results. So you only pay when you see results. It's a bit like your local advertising agency ringing you up and offering to run a campaign for you, but telling you that you only have to pay when you get a lead, when you get an inquiry, or when the phone rings. With display advertising on LinkedIn, you can literally go and start your campaign in a few hours and see instant results. So it's very, very fast. It's predictable. So when you get this working for you, you can keep it running and keep getting the same results for a very long time, if not years. And perhaps best of all, it doesn't take up hours of your day, and it runs in the background on an automated system, so you can continue bringing in leads while you're serving your clients, while you're on holiday, at the weekend, and even while you sleep without hiring any extra sales staff. The benefit of advertising on LinkedIn in comparison to other networks is that you can target your prospects directly. So using the information they've put in their profile from their geographical location. So if you wanted to only target businesses in your local area or different locations around the world, you can target by their job title. So you can make sure that everyone you're targeting are people who can actually make a buying decision. You can target by the size of company they run, so you can make sure every lead that you actually acquire can actually afford your services. If you have a niche market, you can reach your target audience by the groups and the networks they're in, so it's extremely targeted. And if you wanted to, you can even target them by age and gender as well. But the best thing is you only pay for results. You only pay for this marketing when you get results. This is the gold rush of social media. And what I mean by that is very few coaches and trainers are doing this right now, or at least very few are doing it effectively, which means that if you want to get ahead of the game and you want to dominate your market, now is the time to start doing this. So if you don't act now, you could potentially miss out to a similar business or a similar coach or trainer that operates in the same area as you. So the time to act is now. Look, if you have any further questions or feedback on anything else that I've shared with you in this video series, post your comments and questions below this video and I'll respond to you personally as soon as possible. What I really want you to be aware of is the massive potential that you have with social media and in particular LinkedIn. So there is a really big potential there and it's just waiting for you to tap into it. Now, for you to become successful as a coach, trainer or consultant, firstly, you will need to master the skill of client attraction. And as technology develops, it's also becoming increasingly important that one of the ways that you generate leads and one of the tools you use in your marketing mix is social media. So in the next video, I'll be releasing the details of my brand new LinkedIn Leader system, where we go into a lot more detail of exactly how you can generate leads for your business using LinkedIn. So if you found anything I've shared with you over the last few videos helpful, then make sure you keep your eye out for that, because we go into a lot more detail so you can generate a lot more leads. But whether you get my system and whether you use the skills that we teach or you learn them from somewhere else, it's very important that you do acquire these skills and techniques from somewhere, because you already know the power of social media, and if you didn't before this video series, you certainly do now. So if you're not using it to its maximum potential in your business, I can promise you that you're losing out on leads, you're letting clients slip through the net, and you're missing out on business profits. So thanks for listening in. If you have any questions or feedback, please post your comments below this video and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'll be releasing video 4 in the next few days, but until then, take care, take action, and be relentless. And remember to leave your comments and questions below.